Gorilla Tag has made lots of things, merch, cosmetics, and even minigames kits, but something they haven't made is food, an industry which a lot of YouTubers are currently getting into. And since the game makes me hungry a lot, I have decided to make 3 Gorilla Tag foods and see if any of my friends would consider buying them. But I'm not only going to be designing the food, I'm also going to be making it, which you'll see later on in this video. And let me tell you, my expert cooking skills were on point. But now we need to figure out our first Gorilla Tag product. I had no clue what I should do for the first food, but then I thought of something. What does Gorilla Tag have? Monkeys. What do monkeys eat? Bananas. But no one wants a basic banana. So how about a banana smoothie? That sounds pretty good. Now let's start designing. First, I'm going to place down a cup. Next, let's bring out a square so we can add our logo. Then, let's make it so the square lines up with the cup. Now let's give it a little bit of shadow for realism. Throw on a pixel banana for the front and the Gorilla Tag logo. Now let's add some text that says our flavor, banana smoothie. Then let's add the size and information to the cup. Now let's go ahead and add our smoothie texture. Add in a plastic straw. Yes, I know, it's not paper. Then add a background, a hand, and a logo, and boom, it's that easy. Yeah, no, it took me around like 30 minutes. And here is the finished Gorilla Tag smoothie. I know, it's crazy. Alright, time for product number 2. And for this one, I wanted to switch it up. So whatever this wheel lands on, I have to choose. Looks like we're doing chocolate. First, let's place in our wrapper and give it a nice gradient. I feel like some trees to the packaging would be nice to give it a forest look. Next, let's add the Gorilla Tag label and tweak it so it looks like it's on the package. Now, let's add in the face and some text that will have the chocolate flavor. Since the bar looks a little bare, I feel like we should add a treehouse in the top left, just to fill in the empty space. There we go. Now let's add the ramp on the right side of the bar. Maybe a little sun behind the head as well. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And boom, the chocolate bar has been complete. Next, I'm going to make Gorilla Tag pizza. Because you know, who doesn't like pizza? So first, let's start with the box, then add the Gorilla Tag face. And now, I kind of want to add a pizza texture to his face because his head is looking a little too gray. There we go. Now let's add a red circle and a green circle, and finally, the pizza design is done. These are all the Gorilla Tag foods, but I don't want to just stare at the pictures. I want to know what they taste like. So that's why I'm gonna make them in real life. And if you guys have seen the cooking video, you know I'm the best chef. First, we're going to start with the banana smoothie. Let's add a banana, a splash of milk, a secret ingredient, which I know you can't guess, caramel and cinnamon. Now screw on the trusty lid and blend. Yeah, the blender just didn't want to work properly. Now, I don't have the same cup from the design, but I do have this overly fancy cup, just so then we can make the drink look better. Alright, the drink is complete, but let's not try it yet because we need to make the chocolate bar. And I have absolutely no clue how to make chocolate. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, boom bam bop pow, add to a pan, maybe just a little stirring, pour into a container and freeze it. Alright, well the chocolate is in the freezer and I'm genuinely concerned about eating it, but now let's make the pizza. But here's the thing, I don't have any dough. What are we gonna do without pizza dough? That is like the main ingredient to every single pizza. But I have a solution. I looked up the recipe for pizza dough and realized I had everything to make it. But the process took 2 hours, which I didn't want to do. Yeah, you know what? Let's use a tortilla.
What?
Now for the sauce, I chose marinara, which is basically spaghetti sauce. Now you see, I had no clue that these two were different until I'm editing this video. I searched it up and apparently they aren't the same. Oh no. Let's add some mozzarella cheese, a few salamis because I didn't have pepperoni. Now let's pop it in the oven, take it out, and slice it. Now it's time to try the food. First, I'm gonna go ahead and try the shake. I'll give that an 8 out of 10. Bon appetit. I'm gonna have to rate the chocolate a 0 out of 10. Next, we got the pizza, and here we go. It's not that good. I'll give it a 5 out of 10.